guys, so this is going to be a general read. Let's go ahead and get started. We'll see what the universe has in store for us today. Alrighty, so universe, what messages do you have for us today? And she's eager to get going. So I have the chakra that represents your desires, emotions, and creativity. I have shadow, disruption, partnerships and alliances, and rest and rejuvenate. So I feel like we're going to be talking in this read about taking time for ourselves and maybe doing things that sort of feed our soul. I'm going to keep pulling cards and just keep building here. I have trapped in fear, stand your ground, truth. I have the throat chakra, which represents communication, and accelerated motion. I feel that throat chakra and that stand your ground card very much tied together. I also feel like it's tied to the trapped in fear. I feel like tarot is speaking here about being able to be assertive and stand up for yourself and your needs and your wants in life. Sort of taking control back. I'm going to keep pulling cards. We'll just keep building here. So I have the Knight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles represents something you've been working towards for a long time, finally coming to fruition. I also see the Three of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles represents starting to see the fruits of your labor. So I feel like it's tied into this accelerated motion card, and seeing the benefits of change quite quickly. I feel like they're also tied into the stand your ground and the throat chakra. And being able to speak your truths and stand up for yourself, I feel like you're going to start to see the benefits of that quite quickly. I feel like it's within the home life. I have the King of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles here. So I feel like it's speaking to family life. And perhaps an unbalance where everybody else's needs are put first in front of yours. I also have the Emperor card. To me, the Emperor card is the embodiment of that self-confidence and self-empowerment and success. I feel like it's also tied in to that rest and rejuvenate and taking time for yourself and making yourself a priority. Again, making your desires a priority. I have the Nine of Wands, which represents working towards a goal over a long period of time. I feel like it ties into that Knight of Pentacles. It ties into this has been going on for quite a long time. This has been needed to be made for quite a while. I have the Eight of Cups, which represents starting a new journey forward. And I think that's what this is, when you take back a certain measure of control and cut out time for yourself and make yourself a priority and make sure that your needs are being met as well. I feel like it's going to be a new dynamic in the household. I have the Fool card. To me, the Fool card is representing a whole new lease on life and a new outlook on things. I feel like this is going to be quite life-changing for you, being able to make what seems like a small change in your life. I feel like it's going to have huge effects. I have the Nine of Cups as well, and the Nine of Cups represents abundance in the home life. Yeah, I feel like there's definitely an unfair balance. And I feel like this line is talking more towards your relationship with your partner. I feel like this is a long-term committed relationship as well. I have the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords here. So I have the matching pair, which is why I feel like you guys have been together for quite a while. Your lives are quite established. You are definitely a pair. I have the Seven of Swords though, and the Seven of Swords can represent a feeling of unfairness. And coupled with the Six of Pentacles, that's definitely where I'm feeling the uneven balance of give and take. I feel like you're definitely feeling like you're giving more than you're getting. And it might not be intentional, it might have been a life circumstance that just dictated that this was the way that the household was going to go. But I feel like now is the time to make time for yourself and take that time back and make a change. And to me, the Hierophant speaks of a higher learning, and I feel like that's what this is going to be for you as well. Learning about yourself. I think it's going to deepen your bond with your partner and deepen a family bond too, because it's going to bring a bit of ease to the household, you being able to relax and get what you need as well. I have the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands can represent conflict, but also handling conflict as well. And I do have the Eight of Pentacles here, and the Eight of Pentacles is sometimes called the Apprentice card. So I feel like tarot is talking about you learning new ways to handle conflict in your life. I have the Seven of Cups, which represents many options. I feel like you take a lot of it on yourself and take on the responsibility of hashing out everybody's arguments and trying to settle things yourself. Even though it should be done as a family and everyone needs to take responsibility. I have the Queen of Pentacles, which to me speaks of giving. So I think you're always in there, you're always trying to solve it, you're always trying to heal it, you're always trying to make it better. I have the Three of Wands, which represents progress over time while keeping your eye on the goal. To me, this is all about encouragement in choosing this change in your life and making yourself a priority. And it might be a little bit rough at first, finding your way and finding this even balance. But I feel like you're going to be able to find it as long as you keep focusing on the goal and heading in a positive direction. I have the Devil card here. In some reads, he speaks to a person, but definitely in this read, he speaks more towards a force, a destructive force. And I feel like it's speaking to staying on the way things are without change, because obviously it's not working for you in your situation. You're not getting what you need. Your needs aren't being fulfilled, and to keep going the way it is destructive. It is time for change. Feel like inner truths are going to be quite important here, as the Knight of Swords is speaking to being true to yourself. I feel like the Truth card also ties into that. And being able, I think, and it might even be finding out what it is you need to make you fulfilled and to recharge your batteries so that you can then come back to the family and you guys can be a whole unit, because it doesn't work well when one person is completely drained. I have the Seven of Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles represents setting down a solid foundation for an abundant harvest. So you get the abundant harvest, but the work also counts that you put in for it. And I feel like being able to do this and take this time for yourself and make yourself a priority again, I feel like that's the work. And I feel like the dynamic in the household, because I feel like it's going to be a change throughout the entire household. That old saying, if mama ain't happy, ain't nobody happy. I feel like that's what we're talking to here. It's going to change the entire mood of the house, and that is the abundant harvest that you're going to be getting. I have the Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Swords represents triumph. So it definitely speaks to a bright future and potential that comes with this change. I feel like this line is speaking to sort of the course that you're on right now. I have the Empress. To me, she's all about you. She's mama. She's looking after everyone else's needs. I have the Ten of Wands, and the Ten of Wands can represent feeling overwhelmed and overburdened. And I think it definitely ties in with that trapped in fear. And I feel like it's quite exhausting to just keep slugging away, to be trying to fix everyone's problems all the time, making everybody else a priority, and your needs are not being met. I have the Tower card which can represent something coming to an end. Sometimes it is unexpected, disappointing. I think it's speaking to you burning out. That's what I feel that it's speaking to in this read. That if you keep carrying on and overburdening yourself, you will burn out. And I think it ties into that Devil card and the destructive force that this pattern is having on you. So to me, that Empress is all about you and nurturing yourself and looking after yourself, loving yourself, making yourself a priority again. And the Knight of Cups speaks to the emotional victory that's going to come from it, not just for you, but I feel like for the entire family, for the entire household. I have Prosperity Begins, Fertility, and Love Begins. So fertility to me is a lot like the Empress, but she's all about growing and nurturing you and your life and caring for yourself. I think she's also speaking to this situation because I feel like through you this situation is going to change. Love Begins, I feel like, is speaking to the harmony and the love and the inner peace that's going to come back into the household. And I feel like Prosperity Begins is also speaking to that as well. I feel like it's not only going to be a life change for you, it's going to be a life change for everyone in your family. And it seems like quite a simple thing to do, but I feel that the impact is going to be quite amazing in your household. Alrighty guys, that's what the card said to me today. I hope you enjoyed the read. Please feel free to comment. I love hearing from you guys. Take care.